This is our very first Google Meet 6th grade reading. I'm happy that you guys joined me today. It's so good to see your little faces. In a few minutes, I'll let you ask questions. I want to go over what we're going to do from this point forward because I feel like some of you are a little overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed every time I get, 45 common lists all at the same time to try to get them graded. It's insane. Somebody press your mute button. Okay, let's see. Some of these parents are trying to log on too, so I'm trying to get them on here. Okay, good. Oh gosh, we've got so many people. This is awesome. Okay, if you know of a friend that's not on here today, just be sure to tell them that I'm going to upload a video later too, okay? Few things I want to go over. Weekly lessons. Next week, so it's not so overwhelming, starting on Monday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 things to do for the whole week. It's not going to be an everyday thing, so don't look for a lesson every single day. You're going to have a weekly amount of work to do. You're going to have a common lit, your I ready, and we will read crossbones and do the discussion questions and the vocabulary in that packet. Okay? Good? Good. Okay. So that way you're not so overwhelmed. And then we see if that's going well, then maybe we can do a little bit more crossbones and then maybe get to the crossbones and start the raven. Because if you watch the video of Slam yesterday, you see where the apostle mentions the word raven. So we know that that's going to be something that happens pretty soon. Okay, so I'm glad to see that you're all up this morning and going. Some of you I am seeing on Facebook and I'm seeing on Instagram. I have my ways, and I am seeing that you're staying up all night playing video games, or you're just hanging out, or sometimes you message me in the middle of the night. And first of all, I turn my phone off. I'm not going to answer you anyway. And second of all, if I do get up to go get a drink of water or something in the middle of the night and I see something on my phone, I look at it because I think it's an emergency. And it's just like, hey, Miss Clark, do we have to do this today at 1 a.m.? Don't text me at 1 a.m. So you people need to start getting up early, not early, but at least by 9 o'clock and get rolling, okay? So tell me you're going to start doing that, and that way we don't have to fuss at you. Don't stay up all night. It's not healthy. Okay. It's going to be beautiful today, outside today, and the next couple of days it's going to be 70, but that's no reason for you guys to go outside. I need you to go outside and play, but that's no reason for you to go to Walmart. I don't want to hear of any of you people going to Walmart or Kroger or anything like that out in public. The more social distancing you do, the sooner we can go back to normal and go back to school and everything goes back to the way it was, because that's really what we all want. We want it to all go back to the way it was, okay? I'm going to post a video later called Random Act of Kindness Challenge. And my husband did it this morning, and everybody at Madison Southern's kind of doing it. It is, even though we're social distancing, we can still do things for people that are nice and kind. Today, my daughter and my husband and I are making cookies, and we're going to take them to some healthcare workers and maybe the people who are making the lunches at school, because they're working so hard to get those out to you. So I want you guys to think of some things to do to be nice. My daughter's also writing letters to ladies at the nursing home, so that they're not so sad. And maybe you guys have some family that's in the nursing home right now. I'm sure you probably do. That you can't see, or your grandparents that you can't go see right now because you're not supposed to be around them because they're older and everything. So maybe write them a letter and tell them how much you love them and appreciate them. All right, so let's move on to crossbones. So let's go one more time. Let's go over. Monday, you're going to have common lit. You're going to have I-readies to do, and then you're going to have oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Your Emma's grandmother's in a nursing home. My daughter is 9. She's in 4th grade. Yeah. I love these questions. This is cool. This is very cool. We We have 97 kids on. Wow, that's awesome. Awesome. Okay, so let's go back to crossbones. So next week we have common lit, we have I ready, and then we're going to do crossbones. So crossbones, we're going to start on page 114. That's where we left off at. Let's talk about the video real quick. Okay, you may turn your mics on for like 2 seconds to discuss the video from yesterday, Slam. What do we think about Slam? Oh, well, that's what I meant. I meant the password thing was Slam. It's actually 3 videos. The Apostle was creepier than he's ever been. And you can hear old Joe Bush's voice. That was super creepy. Yes, awesome. Okay. You can't see my face? Anybody else can't see my face? Can you see me now? Can you see this Crossbones book? Okay. Okay, everybody turn your mics back off then. That's okay. Just don't talk while I'm doing this. Okay, is old Joe Bush really the bad guy here? That was Mason's question. Yeah, if you want to ask questions, how about we just type them in, and that way I can answer them as we go. Yeah, I don't know. It's like he's giving Sarah a warning. So, oh look, Jenna's got her book. So maybe, but yeah, because he said I don't want to harm you. So maybe that's true. All right, Devin, you're silly as usual. Okay. All right, so page 115. I will post the pages in just a little while. Jenna, you look so warm and cozy in the sunshine. I will post the pages in case you need to go back to. All the pages from page 59 all the way to page 114 are now on Google Classroom. So don't say I need help with these questions, because guess what? The questions are there. Do we think that Henry is really old Joe Bush? Maybe. I don't know. But do you, I don't know. Yeah, true, maybe. It wouldn't. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, Thursday, June 23rd, 9:24. I'm just going to read a couple pages so that way we can talk about the questions. I understand why she didn't tell me. I think she was in shock, but also I think she thought seriously about turning for home. She says she's on her way to Little Rock, and then she'll take a break when she gets there, and decided she wants to keep going. She'll be there by early afternoon, get some rest, and then what? Turn for Boston or Austin, Texas? Home is safe. Austin is the Drillskill, the most haunted hotel in America. And if you all can watch those videos too. We won't watch them on here, but the little QR codes. Have you been watching those videos with your discussion questions about the hotels and the everything? Okay. The most haunted hotel in America. I'd encourage her to quit and go home, or just drive straight through to UCLA and forget about the Apostle and everything else, but I know she won't listen to me. Neither one of us can turn back now. We're in too deep. I'm not going to take the time to recap the documentary footage about the school. That's going to stay in video form only, but I will lay out the new information we have about the Crossbones and the message the ghost of old Joe Bush sent. First Joe, then the Crossbones. I've heard of these things that are like benevolent spirits, and benevolent's one of your vocabulary words too. Ghosts who are there to protect or warn us, not to bring us harm. If I believe in ghosts, guys, can you mute yourselves, please? Press the mute button. Thank you. I want to believe in that kind. Here's what it said. I'm not here to harm you. Quite the opposite. Keep going, but tell no one. It would only anger him more. You've awakened the Raven. Okay, so Raven we know is our next book. Okay, first off, who the heck is the Raven? I know the poem, and who wrote the poem? Who wrote the Raven? Oh, good. Jacob coming in. There we go. And Sarah has used it as a password. Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, that's right. But apparently the raven is also a person or a being of sorts who's angry at us. Just what we need. A giant black bird gunning for us. What if it's bigger than me? I don't even want to think about the beak of a raven that big. The most interesting thing about the footage, though, old Joe Bush might be on our side. I've had some experience with this sort of thing, and it adds up. Henry pretended to be the ghost of old Joe Bush. Okay, I hear myself echoing, so somebody mute. Thank you. But that doesn't mean the ghost never existed to begin with. Whatever this thing has taken over Henry or isn't even in the picture and the ghost is real, the same thing is true. The real Joe Bush was a good guy. He was all about protecting the town from the very beginning. I think he's trying to protect me and Sarah now. But protect us from what? The raven, whatever, or whoever that is. Section 2 of the 4 sections of the puzzle showed itself in the video, just as the first one had. The word is ground. Put it together with the first word, under, and it makes another word, underground. Underground. It does not have a nice ring to it. The last place I want to be when this thing goes down is underground. As to the crossbones, it gets weirder by turns, and so does the apostle. It's clear to me now that the apostle was near the top of the crossbones hierarchy and took it upon himself to document what he knew. Also, he went disgruntled. Those clues he left are some sort of insurance against the crossbones. A way of saying, hey, treat me with some sort of respect or I'll tell everyone what you've done. My finger is on the trigger, so don't mess with me. The apostle video also connects the crossbones to Thomas Jefferson, whom they distrusted. They wanted to destroy the former president, trying on 3 occasions, setting his house on fire, driving him to bankruptcy, and then the third item is only hinted at, but it sounds like it's something to do with taking Jefferson's assets. And finally, the apostle who has opened the door to the dredge and why it mattered. The New York Gold and Silver Company was a Crossbones invention. All the gold, including the riches dug out of Skeleton Creek, was Crossbones gold. I think the apostle wanted more than they were willing to give him. He got greedy. Unfortunately for him, he might have been a little too loud for his own good. He ended up floating face down in the river. And who took credit for that little accident? Henry. Little doubt remains, Henry and the apostle were big-time members of the Crossbones, and they were enemies in the end. If there were three at the top of this shadowy organization, I'd have to guess the third person was the Raven. The big question that this raises for me right now, how is my dad involved? A big thought that has entered and I can't stop rolling it over in my head. What if my dad is the Raven? What? Okay. Oh, we have to go to page 122 for the discussion question. So I've got 3 more pages to read. So keep that question in your head right now. What if my dad is the Raven? Thursday, June 23rd at 2:30 p.m. Okay, somebody hit your mute button, please. Me and Fitz went down the street, which is incorrect English, for a burger and fries at the cafe and talked about fishing, and more fishing. Why the hatch was off so severely, we didn't even go out today. What makes a good fly and a bad fly? The person making them, obviously. Biggest fish ever. And most fish a day, an hour and a minute. 3 in 1 minute, although I think he's lying. Fitz could talk about that arcane business or cooking a trout like my mom could talk about Bon Jovi. I like Bon Jovi too. I mention this because my mom is a product of the 80s. Hello. And she will not stop listening to the music from her era. Journey is a particular favorite. Also, Asia, Def Leppard, REO Speedwagon, and Styx. Those are all mine too. But Bon Jovi is the king of 80s rock and roll in my mom's view. The perfect antidote after a long day at work. I've heard this song, Living on a Prayer, at least 5 million times. You know, this is my first time reading this too, so this is pretty awesome. My mom has 2 friends from college who live in Seattle, and the 3 of them are going to a Bon Jovi concert next Tuesday night. It's all my mom has talked about for days, and I mentioned this fact to Fitz, who produced a good result. That dude is like 100 years old, right? He must have sold his soul to the devil. All I know is she's gone Monday to Wednesday, and I'm looking forward to it. Me and Dad eat out, watch TV, and fish until midnight. It'll be sweet. Sounds like heaven. Say you'll invite me. It'll cost you 4 dozen flies with my name on them, but you can't make them perfect. They have to be almost perfect. Otherwise, my dad will know that you did it for me. Deal. It was nice to know I could cash on 48 fits, ties, flies whenever I wanted. It represented hours of work, and it was time I wanted access in case I got left in the fly shop alone anytime soon. I thought about that and changed tactics. This is an upfront payment deal, Fitz, I concluded. I'm going to need those flies by tomorrow morning just to be safe. Never know when I might need them. The only problem is making them imperfect. That's going to really test my skills. I like Fitz. He's into the same things I am, and he's funny. I have a feeling the next 2 football seasons was going to be a hoot with this guy during the long ride on the bench. It's not the same as having Sarah around, but it's something. Okay, so now he likes Fitz a little better. But Ben, you're right. Fitz is suspicious. You are right. What if Fitz is the Raven? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, cool. All right, I like that. Let's go over to discussion questions now. Okay. Sarah needed to go to Central High School in Missouri. Since it was 300 miles out of her way, what did she tell her parents to explain why she was not there and what she was supposed to be doing? So, what do you think? You may talk. Yes, very good. Make sure you restate. Now listen, I'm not going to be so picky. I'm not so picky because, you know, I'm obviously not there at your house with you making you restate these. But I'm going to have some good faith effort here that you are going to restate. I see Lola writing her answers down right now. That's cool. Okay. What was Sarah afraid of as she was reaching in the lamppost? What was she afraid of? Getting what? Getting electrocuted. Good. Getting electrocuted. Awesome. Sarah told Ryan she felt like someone was there. Then her phone went off. What text message did she send Ryan? I'm not alone. Very good. Very good. And I'm going to post these pages in case you guys need to go back. Okay? Caitlin, we read all the way to page 122, and I will post those pages for you, okay? I will scan them, and I'll post those pages. You know, guys, a lot of authors have came out and said, hey, kids, hey, teachers, it's okay if you read my books online. So I haven't seen anything that Patrick Carmen has done yet. So Patrick Carmen, if you're out there, my class loves this book, and we don't want to stop reading it since we're all quarantined to our houses. So please give us permission and don't sue Mrs. Clark. Thank you. I don't think I can get sued, but I don't know. I hope not. Okay. Okay, number 4. In the Apostles documentary, part 2 of 4, he says they tried many things to rid this country of Jefferson's poisonous influence. What 2 things did he tell us they did to him? Oh, wait, one at a time. Okay, type it. Everybody's talking at the same time. Burn the house down, okay? Bankruptcy. Okay, I'll post those pages too in case you need to go back. Everybody's talking at once. I love it. Okay. What word was on the card the apostle showed us? Yes, good. Ground. What word was it? Ground. Okay. Where will Ryan's mom be going next Tuesday? Bon Jovi concert. I wish I was going with her. I did watch a concert. You know how my husband and I love going to concerts. So we did watch a Garth Brooks concert and Trisha Yearwood concert on TV the other night. And it was live and it was awesome. So we pretended. Sarah told Ryan she felt like someone was there. Then her phone went off. What text message did she send Ryan? I'm not alone. Okay. Okay, guys, if you don't get the questions, I'm just talking about the questions right now. You guys can go back and do the reading, and you can answer. You can talk in your own chat groups. You can work together, that kind of thing. Okay. Yes, because I can't answer every single question right now. So you guys can like, yeah, hey, do we not work together at school sometimes? So is it okay? We have shoulder partners. We have hands up, pair up, share up, all the things. So all the concerts are canceled, guys. Social distancing makes concerts canceled. Okay, everybody mute again. Mute again, mute again. Thank you. Okay, I hear somebody's dog barking, so mute, please. Thank you. Where will Ryan's mom be going next Tuesday? Bon Jovi. Number 7, what did the ghost tell Sarah while she was at the school? What did the ghost tell Sarah? Somebody type it out for me. What did the ghost tell Sarah? What did the ghost tell Sarah? I am not here to haunt you. Very good. Okay. Now, understanding the story. Now, we're just going over this. We're not answering. You're not going to answer all these questions right now. You can do this on your own time in a little bit, okay? You've awakened the raven. That's another one. Yeah, I'm not here to hurt you, but the raven is mad. You've awakened the raven. All right. So, you've got some multiple choice questions to answer. I'm not going to read those out loud. You've got your packets in front of you. What do you think is the most important event in this section, and why is it so important? That's your opinion. Hey, Zach Step. What president did the Crossbones distrust? That's interesting. What presidents did they distrust? All right. Do you think Ron and Sarah and Ryan should believe the ghost is trying to help them? Explain your answer using evidence from the text or video. So that's again where you need to use ASER. In the text it says, or from the video it says, use your evidence. Okay? Yes, you may. You may use evidence. You may any kind of evidence that you can come up with. You just have to document it. Give it credit. Use ASER. All right. Let's talk about vocab. Because I'm going to try to let you guys go soon because we've already been on here for 20 minutes. So let's talk about vocab. Facade. Facade. Look it up. Google it. You've all got access to Google. Patriarch. Patriarch. Benevolence. Benevolence. It's a fun word to say. Benevolence. Hierarchy. And disgruntled. All right, and then you can match up the synonyms there at the bottom as well, okay? So that's your packet. Do that on your own. You may tag team a friend on Google Hangout if you want to do it together with each other. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm okay with that, okay? All right, so any questions about, not about Crossbones, but any questions about anything else, like anything else? No. Guys, I'm going to slow down on Common Lit. Common Lit is very overwhelming for me, so I know it's overwhelming for you. So I'm going to do one a week now, okay? So starting Monday, you've got one Common Lit, and then you're all ready, and you're going to have the whole week to do it, okay? Will that help you out on your classes? Because I know you've got the this and that for Mr. Wilson and for language arts, and then, okay, just a weekly assignment. And how about we do this like at least 1 or 2 times a week? Will this be good? Okay. Once or twice a week we will do this so that I can see your little faces. It makes me feel better to know that, you know, we're all in this together. Okay, any more questions? Are you going to get the packet when we come back? Yeah, after we complete this entire packet, Molly, then you can take it to school and turn it in, or maybe I can figure out a way that you can take a picture of it and put it on Google Classroom. I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm just now here in a Google Meet, so one step at a time, okay? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I will just post it, Caitlin, online, and then you can read it on your own, okay? Yeah, I'm glad you're here, though. All right, anybody else have a question? Yes. Who's got a question? Guys, turn your mics off if you don't have questions so I can hear questions. Okay, anybody else have a question? Okay, everybody staying healthy? Everybody washing their hands? Okay. Okay, so here's your challenge. Here's a challenge. Random act of kindness. Mute guys. Mute. Guys, press your mute on your microphone. Thank you. Press mute. Thank you. When there's 100 people on here at the same time talking, it's hard for Miss Clark to hear. Okay. Random act of kindness. Find something or someone to help. Help someone. Write a letter. Make some cookies. Those are the things we're doing. Mow the grass. My son's going to mow our neighbor's grass today too. Call somebody you haven't talked to in a long time. Actually, don't text. Pick up the phone and call and say, hey, how are you? How are you doing? You know, even though we're social distancing, we can still find ways to help people, okay? All right, and then you can send me a message and let me know how you spread a little love, a little kindness, okay? Okay? Okay, I love you guys. I miss you all so much. I miss you guys. If you've got any other questions later, you can send me messages, but we'll try to like back off on the common lit a little bit and just do one a week. And that way we're not so, okay? When you do your common lit, please be careful. Read carefully. You've got plenty of time to do them now. So be careful and don't just answer those questions randomly and get a bad score. And when you type out your answers, type a paragraph, not one sentence. Use capitalization. Use punctuation. Okay? Okay. All right, kiddos. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to go now. Love you guys. Bye, guys. I'll get those pages posted soon, okay? Okay. Yeah, yes, Zach, that's true. Stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, guys. Bye, kiddos. Okay. I'm waiting to see if anybody else has any questions. All right, I'm just waiting. All right. Bye, kiddos.